Guys, Carl here, North Coast Constrictors, and welcome to the channel. So I'm going to be pulling a female off a clutch of eggs now. I've got her tub set up here with fresh water. She's just finished laying. There will be some footage of that after this. So I have disinfected and cleaned my hands already. I'm going to do it again. My arms. This tub here, water is sitting at about 31 degrees Celsius. And we're going to pull this girl, so just adjust this up a little bit. This is a Dreamsicle project, so the camera is as far back as it can go. This is a 66% het lavender albino, 66% het clown, 50% het pied. It was paired to a visual Dreamsicle male, so the odds are long. However, if you don't have a line in the water, you're never going to catch a fish. Okay, so I'll bring the camera across so that we can see the female on her eggs. There she is there. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take that female from the eggs and put her in that tub. Be very, very careful not to disturb the eggs. Now the first thing that I'm going to do, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 good eggs there. The first thing that I'm going to do is check to see if the female is egg bound, and she has got all the eggs out, which she most certainly does. Okay, and she's in good shape. And I'm going to get her into her tub here now, where this is fresh water, so she can, there's no soap or anything in the water. It is just fresh water where she can get the scent of the eggs off her, and if she wants to, she can have a drink of water as well. Now what we're going to do, I'm just going to remove the water bowl, and I'm going to go ahead. I've got the egg box. I have, this camera is not doing me any favors today. I've got the egg box already set up. I'm going to bring the egg box out, and I'm going to set the eggs up inside the egg box. Okay. How's it, guys? Welcome back. So I've done this video obviously in stages, because this morning when I woke up, I obviously saw one of my females laying eggs, and I grabbed the camera and just started recording and did what I could before I had to head to work. So I've now come home and I'm just throwing in certain segments. So what you're going to see now is video footage of the actual female laying her last egg. You know, I left her alone. When I first opened up the tub, she had laid 1 egg, and then I left her for about an hour, and I checked again and she had laid 3, and then left her again for a little while and I had another peek, and then she had laid 4, and then 5, and then I thought she'd finished laying, and so I picked her up to check to see if she was egg bound, and in fact she did have 1 last egg left in her, which I could see. Fortunately, before I actually took her off the clutch, I could see right at the end, or at the cloaca, there was 1 egg. So I gently put her back, and what I managed to do is grab my camera and film and get her on camera laying that very last egg, and then you'll see her coiling around If I'd left it, you'll see the one egg stayed out, kind of half under her body and half out. I'm pretty sure that had I left the eggs in, if I left them for the whole day, when I got back home from work, that she would have been coiled completely around that entire clutch of eggs and they would have all been together. But as soon as that last egg was laid, I put those eggs into an egg box, and then, you know, the rest of the video is self-explanatory. So here, without further ado, is footage of her actually laying her last eggs, her last egg. Okay, so that was pretty exciting, and for me as a second year breeder, that was the very first time I actually witnessed something like that. So that was a very special occasion for me to actually watch it and even record it to show you guys. It was something very, very special. I hope you enjoyed that, and so let's get on with the rest of the video and the egg box setup and, you know, getting the girl back into a fresh tub. Okay, so here's my prepared egg box. Sterilize the hands again. I'm now going to gently take these eggs as I have found them. There is one here that is lying on its own. I'm going to remove the bits of wood chip from the very, very gentle, just to make sure that all the substrate has been removed. I'm going to place that egg exactly how I found it. Okay. This egg is also separated. So I'm also going to place that egg. They are not clumped together. I'm not sure if these eggs, this one is also separate. Placing it as I found it. Now these 3 eggs here are stuck together, and I will place them inside the egg box as I found them, without them touching the sides. They were all touching each other. I'm going to keep them as best as I can in the positions that they were laid, exactly like that. I'm going to candle, I'm just going to put them into the incubator quickly because I do not want to lose too much heat. And then I'm going to candle these eggs, make sure that the veins are good and strong and healthy. Okay, so all the eggs have been candled and they have got very good veins. So I'm just doing a line on the top of each egg as they were laid, and they will now go into the incubator and we will see what we get in the next 55 to 65 days. Okay guys, welcome back. So this is our female which has just laid. So she is she's been soaking here in fresh water. I've just added some soap to it now. So we're just going to give her a clean, get the scent of eggs off her. Of course she's going to be a little agitated right now. We have to get that scent of eggs off her. She's going to be looking for them. She's going to be seeking them out. She's got a fresh, she's got a fresh new tub waiting for her. I'll just let her run through here, dry her off. Just make sure she's okay. She is, she's 100%. Nothing wrong with her. She looks in good health. Very, very happy with this clutch. All the eggs look good. I've candled them. They've all got very strong veins. And now she goes into a brand new, freshly prepared tub for her here. At the top, in a different section of the rack. Fresh substrate. New water bowl, fresh water, and that was a first-year breeder. She's given us a successful clutch of eggs. So her tag goes from purple, which means an adult that has not bred yet, to an orange tag, which means she is now an adult proven breeder. So guys, that female there is part of our Dreamsicle project. She was paired to a visual Dreamsicle male, which is a lavender albino pod, and we got 6 good eggs out of that clutch. We have another female here that has had a pre-lay shed that is due to lay. We've got another girl here that is building up. She has ovulated, building up to a pre-lay shed, which is also part of the Dreamsicle project. That is our first clutch for the Dreamsicle project, and we are hoping certainly to get visuals. So I hope you enjoyed this video, guys, and thank you for watching. If you haven't done so already, please like and subscribe. Cheers from me, Cole, North Coast Constrictors. So this is the female that gave us a clutch of eggs this morning. You can see she's doing quite well. She does look quite small, but she is a first year breeder. She was a first year breeder. I paired her at about 1600 grams when she locked up to the male, and when she laid eggs she was probably just under the 2000 gram mark. So she's lost a fair amount of weight. I haven't weighed her, and I'm going to leave her for a couple of days, but she's a really good eater, and she'll be back on the food within about 3 days, I reckon. I know some females take a month or even longer to get back on food. I don't see this female having a problem. She's never had a problem eating, but she has lost quite a lot of weight. But bear in mind that she was a first year breeder, and she was only approximately 1600 grams when I paired her up. So yep, I would say she's probably weighing around about the 1300 gram mark now, if I had to take a calculated guess, but as I say, it's just a guess. So I'm gonna leave her be, and let's get on with the rest of the video. Alright, so that wraps up the video today for the egg laying for that Het Lavender Albino Pod Dreamsicle project. I hope you enjoyed. We still, as I may have mentioned, I'm busy editing at the moment, so we still have 2 more females that are gravid with the same sire. One of them is also exactly the same morph as that female that has just laid. The only difference is she's got blade in her. And then the other female, which is our best odds, is 100% double het Lavender Albino Pod. She has ovulated, but she has not gone into the blue yet for pre-lay shed. This girl here is due to lay in about 2 to 3 weeks time. The blade Het Lavender Albino Het Pod Het Clown, but obviously there'll be no clown in that project. And then I'll know about this female once she, and I can see her little nose sticking out there. I'll know when she's due, once she has a pre-lay shed. Anyway guys, it's been a fantastic day, and I'm trying to throw this video together and download it on YouTube. So if you're watching this, I've done it with success, but I promise you it's taken a lot of takes and editing to get this right, because I filmed some of it this morning and some of it this afternoon. We've got a lot more clutches to show. I'm obviously not going to film everything. I really hope you enjoyed that egg laying part. I thought that was fantastic. That was a first for me. So yeah, 6 eggs from that girl, and she was the smallest out of the 3 pairings that paired with that visual Dreamsicle male. This girl here, the blade, 66% head pod, 66% head lab albino. She's the biggest. She's a good 2.5 kgs, and then the double het Lavender Albino pod, she's also around about the 2.5 kg mark. So about 600 to 700 grams heavier than what that first female was, and I got six eggs out of that female. Who knows what I'll get out of the other 2. Let's just hope that they are healthy. I don't care how many eggs I get. I hope that they're healthy, they've got strong veins, and more importantly, the most important part is, I hope we hit the odds on visual Dreamsicles with those 3 females. Maybe we'll even hit it with that first female. Who knows? If you don't have a line on the water, you're not going to catch your fish. Maybe at the end of 55 or 65 days, when those eggs pip and hatch, I can change her tag from 66% pos het to 100% het, and that would be absolutely amazing. Guys, worst case scenario, even if I don't hit visual Dreamsicles, out of all 3 of these clutches of eggs that are gonna be, obviously the first one was laid today, the next two are due in a couple of weeks. All of the babies, whether I get visuals or not, if they're not visual, every single one of them are 100% double het lavender albino pied, because the male was a visual lavender albino pied. And that is in itself an absolute winner. Guys, it's almost Friday. I don't know about you, but I'm looking forward to the weekend. It's over and out from me, Cole, North Coast Constrictors. Please like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Cheers for now.